Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Options and Ideas. How to increase executives' effectiveness. Presented by Options and Ideas. The entire organization performs better when the leadership staff gets along well. To create a high-performing executive team, adhere to these steps. In an organization, executive teams have two crucial responsibilities. The first is plain to see, that they give the business leadership in terms of strategy and operations. The second is equally significant but less evident. The company's organizational and cultural DNA is provided by the executive team. Increased executive team effectiveness effects. The number of books and papers that have been written about strategy and operations may fill entire libraries. However, less attention is paid to the executive team's second function. Executive team performance receives little attention, yet it can be the foundation of a huge competitive advantage for businesses that do it right. In a recent study it was conducted of senior executives, 65% of respondents said that there was a conflict between functional and corporate accountability on their executive teams. However, less than 1 in 5 respondents said their executive teams were very effective. These two features characterize the best executive teams. 1. Strategic orientation. Effective executive teams create an organizational vision and devote a lot of time and effort to the strategic level. 2. Taking a group approach. Top-performing executive teams collaborate while taking a corporate-wide perspective on their individual and group responsibilities. 5 steps to creating a highly successful executive team. 1. Make the proper diagnosis. Every person, group, and organization must have situational awareness. The members of your leadership team should be experts in this skill. 2. Establish a sound mental model for leadership. Senior executives bring preferences, biases, and experiences from the past to their positions. However, the responsibilities of the leadership team demand that they exercise leadership much beyond their particular sphere of influence and do it in a manner consistent with the general culture and goals of the organization. 3. Adopt the proper attitude. The executive team shouldn't be the pinnacle of professional development for seasoned leaders, but rather a fresh challenge that calls on them to keep learning and developing. 4. Achieve appropriate interactions. Effective teams must establish clear, interaction rules that govern how team members engage with one another. 5. Follow the diffusion laws correctly. Finally, the ability of executive teams' decisions, thoughts, and behaviors to quickly disseminate and magnify over huge numbers of individuals at all organizational levels, to processes, initiatives, and places where they are not personally present, is essential for their effectiveness. Mind effect. 1. Little correlation between a man's effectiveness and his intelligence, imagination, and knowledge. 2. Brilliant men are often strikingly ineffectual. 3. Brilliant insight is not by itself an achievement, and definitely not the effectiveness. Effectiveness is smaller than equal to insight plus hard systematic work rush around in a frenzy and believe themselves to be innovative. Plodders advance first by putting one foot in front of the other. Effectiveness is what turns knowledge, creativity, and insight into outcomes. Work types. 1. Manual work is equals greater than efficiency minus ability to do things right. Knowledge work is equals greater than effectiveness minus ability to get the right things done. A manual worker's performance can be evaluated using the amount and quality of a specific discrete output. The manual worker is effective when they produce a lot of things. The direction of the activity that produces the result might be used to evaluate knowledge work. The knowledge worker is effective when they are working on the correct topics. Work types. 2. Every organization used to be dominated by manual laborers. The knowledge worker is now in the center of the universe. Executives include all knowledge workers and most managers, but not all. Philosophy. Unproductive knowledge workers often switch to manual labor and move quickly without stopping to think. Efficiency can be taught. There are various methods for being effective. Practices may be picked up. Thank you.
Thanks for watching the video. Our address is Options and Ideas, 28L, Jheel Road, flat number 1A, ground floor, Kolkata, pin code 700031. West Bengal. Website www.optionsandideas.com and optionsandideas.org. Contact 9330036513.